Welcome back to Fox 22 News at 10. I'm Doug Banks. Our journey across local 4th of July events begins in the town of Dexter, who hosted their 4th of July parade that ended with local firemen putting on a show for the community. Dexter may be a small town to some, but its residents proudly lined the streets to celebrate Independence Day and support their traditions. According to the town manager, there were over 40 organizations in the parade and well over 100 cars, motorcycles, and ATVs participating. The event began at the Dexter Fire Department on Church Street and traveled through town. Every year, the firemen bring out an old pumper truck. They run it down the street at the end of the parade and demonstrate how it was used.
To see all the people, it's a great time to get the people out. The kids love it, and it's just, to see the old pumper truck. I love seeing that thing. And in fact, last year during the fireman thing, I was on the pumper truck. I ended up doing it, so it's just such a fun time.
The day also included a boat parade and residents gathering in town for more festivities. The city of Bangor's annual 4th of July parade returned Friday morning with thousands lining the streets in Brewer and Bangor to watch the procession. The city's 4th of July parade made appearances from Miss Maine, the Anna Shriners, some fun mascots and clowns, as well as law enforcement from Bangor and Brewer, and fire departments from local communities, and our Beth Jones, who emceed the parade alongside Tony Bernecci. There was a strong focus on our brave veterans, along with members of law enforcement. Vets from several different wars helped to open the procession, while wreaths across America marched later on.
Well, it brings in a lot of people, and all these restaurants and fireworks to the community makes it a big deal for Bangor. It helps them out.
The city's 4th of July parade was preceded by a 3K road race with hundreds running through the parade route while the community cheered them on. Well, from cartoon characters and antique cars to lumberjacks and even a few dinosaurs, Bar Harbor's 4th of July parade brought together a lot of people and provided a lot of fun too. Here's that story. The town of Bar Harbor's 2025 4th of July parade took the phrase "something for everyone" to a whole new level. A large number of eager folks packed the downtown streets to witness vibrant floats and performances. Produced by the Bar Harbor Chamber of Commerce, the annual parade winds its way for nearly 2 miles through Main Street, Cottage Street, Eden Street, Mount Desert Street, and Ledge Lawn Avenue, making sure every parade attendee takes in what could be a lasting memory. The parade featured a few notable characters: Smokey the Bear, the Cool Moose, and even some from a few million years ago.
People just stop dead in their tracks. And they're like, "Oh my God, there's a dinosaur in Bar Harbor." I'll say, "No, there's 3.
For the second year in a row, Bar Harbor residents Rebecca Norwood and Kevin Gabriel have taken their float
Jurassic Rescue
through the downtown streets for the parade. But according to Norwood, they hand out a little more than the usual sweet treats.
We rescue all the little dinosaur toys we can at Goodwill and Salvation Army and other stores, and then we give them out to children. It's just cool to know that we're making them smile. And the kids get so excited, and they just can't wait for us to stop and come and see us. It just kind of makes me feel pretty cool that you're making people get excited and happy.
In Bar Harbor, Doug Banks, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News. And following Bar Harbor's 4th of July parade, folks made their way up Main Street to the 52nd Annual Seafood Festival. The festival is run every year by the Bar Harbor MDI Rotary Club. People had their pick from a variety of delicious foods, including lobster rolls, crab rolls, hamburgers, hot dogs, and more. According to one organizer, all proceeds from the festival go right back into the community.
Raised, again, thousands of dollars for scholarships and for the hospital, for oncology projects, Polio Plus. I mean, it goes on, the different nonprofits we support in the community and around the world.
From the early morning pancake breakfast to the afternoon seafood festival, she says they'll see thousands of people on Friday make their way through the giant tent. But behind the scenes, there's hundreds of volunteers she says makes it all possible. And one of those volunteers was Ava Reckholtz, who at 12 years old was the youngest volunteer at the festival. Volunteering alongside her grandfather, she says she wants to make a comeback this year and volunteer again because simply it's a lot of fun.
I get to see the people get food from here, and they pay for it, and then it goes towards good stuff.
One organizer told us the pancake breakfast and the seafood festival is a major fundraising opportunity for the Rotary Club. While staying in Bar Harbor, craft fans in Bar Harbor for the 4th of July were delighted to know that there was a place to go see handmade art. The annual craft fair is hosted every year by the Island Arts Association. According to its president, Friday's fair featured 32 Maine artists exhibiting and selling their handmade creations.
Getting our artists together is really important, not just for giving them a place to exhibit and sell, but it also gives camaraderie. We all get to see each other and see what people have made and share our artworks with other artists as well as the public.
She says all the association's fair fees at the end of the season is donated to the YWCA of MDI. And those familiar with Bar Harbor know all about the Village Green. A space nestled in the sometimes bustling downtown invites people to simply relax, and that sentiment remained true on the 4th of July. Folks on Friday could be seen both waiting in anticipation for the town's holiday events and taking a moment to spend time with others. And directly next to the Village Green are the town's police and fire departments. Lieutenant Matt Horton has been with the town's fire department for 31 years and described the Village Green as a multifunctional park that's been a great place to meet for generations.
We sit out here on this bench a lot of times and listen to the band concerts, and you get to meet firefighters from all over the world.
The Village Green is also a place for the Island Explorer to pick up and drop off those visiting Bar Harbor. Well, moving off the island, after more than a decade, Brewer-based nonprofit Food and Medicine is bringing back their tradition of gatherings for Independence Day. The event was held at the Brewer Solidarity Center in Union Hall, hosted in partnership with Indivisible Bangor and the Eastern Maine Labor Council. Individuals from several different unions and community organizations came together for a cookout and celebration. Organizers say it's an opportunity to celebrate democracy.
You know, each generation has its work to do for our country to live up to these ideals. So this is really an opportunity to, sort of touch on those ideals and also have some fun.
Attendees had the opportunity to speak at an open mic at the event, as well as stay to watch fireworks over the Brewer waterfront. And last but certainly not least, Friday wasn't just a day to celebrate our independence, but also those who preserve our freedom. The Gold Stars Tribute Wall is currently in Guilford. It is dedicated to those who made the ultimate sacrifice for freedom. Fallen heroes during the Gulf War, Iraq War, and the Afghanistan War are being honored over the holiday weekend. Our Janessa Bishop has the story.
Over 7,200 Gold Star names and families are on the traveling wall. This memorial has traveled to all 50 states. The town of Guilford was lucky enough to get it for the 4th of July.
It's just unbelievable. I'm seeing a lot of Gulf War, Afghanistan. I'm seeing the Gold Star families come out.
Soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and the Coast Guard are all represented. The Togus Veterans Association was there to support the meaning behind the wall and to give support to the families.
For us as a VA, we're here to provide an outreach program for many of the veterans in this community and many of the rural communities across the state.
This wall will only be in the state of Maine until tomorrow, so if you'd like to make your way to Guilford, make sure to do it this weekend. It will be open for viewing until 10 p.m. on July 4th and from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. on July 5th. On Sunday, it will be taken down so the organizers can transport it to the next destination. Organizers say the overall mission of this memorial is to promote education and knowledge to the public about the sacrifices that were made to maintain the freedoms we exercise today.
I love seeing the families come out, for the children. Maybe they don't know anything about this, but to make it aware.
In Guilford, Janessa Bishop, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.